All right, let's try this again.
A
So,
lot cleaner start
for,
this time.
for those of you guys that didn't know what just happened, we
What
had
you done?
ourselves a little bit of a technical difficulty. We got about 2.5 minutes into this podcast and found out that the mics were not on. So, we're going to try and restart this from the beginning again.
Stoner problems.
3 Parts in a Birdie, episode 93.
Good afternoon.
Thursday,
February 29th.
29th.
Leap day. Fucking leap day. This is leap day.
But leap year.
Yeah, leap year for sure. But
Yeah.
this is the day.
Well,
This
yes.
is the extra day. So we won't have a podcast on leap day for another 4 years.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah. So
No,
this is
nobody fucking cares.
that's pretty cool. I mean, actually, no one gives a fuck, but I thought it was cool for like 3 seconds. So we're gonna go over the Mexico Open. We got the Cognizant Classic, stupid fucking name, this week,
and we fumbled that at the beginning of the.
we learned a lot from the 2 minutes where we rambled. About nothing.
It was kind of a good start, though. I mean, like all the fumbling over words and names and cognizant, whatever the fuck it is.
There's a lot of mumbo jumbo, but it's okay. We got it under control now. We got our picks coming up for this week. We'll probably try and connect with Steve. We have a trip we're going on soon. We got a round of golf coming up this weekend. You know, we got updates on the golf simulator. We got plenty to talk about. Yep. So we could jump in to last week, the Mexico Open. Did you watch some? Did you watch none?
I mean, I watched a little bit. It was boring. It was boring.
Yeah, it was a boring tournament. Jake Knapp was the winner. Kid from Southern California. He on Saturday and Friday shot really well. Sub par 65 rounds, I believe, both days. One, I believe, was his career low as well. And then on Sunday, he was up about 5 strokes, and he squabbled that in the first 9 holes. I think I turned it on about halfway, and he was up 1 stroke. I was like, all right, well, at least it got good. You know, I was expecting to turn it on and him still be up, 5, 6, 7 strokes. So that was cool. And the guy behind him was a guy from Finland. I can't remember his name, but heavier set guy, but pretty good golfer, obviously. But they both basically just sucked all the way down. And it was basically who sucked less. So at the end, Jake pulled it together. I think he finished with 3 pars at the very end, maybe 1 bogey in there. But he held it together better than the other guy. Got the dub. Big win for him. First PGA Tour win. Earns him a bid into the Masters and to a lot of tournaments. When you win one, man, that's winning the lottery.
Yeah.
You get into everything. At least for that year. You know.
No, definitely secured. Well, yeah.
You know, I don't know how many years. Obviously, 3 years for that tournament or whatever, 5, and then probably like a year for all the other ones. I would assume.
Yeah, but it gets him into all the other smaller ones though for longer.
Like okay, even the smaller ones.
Yeah, I mean, you're in those right because for like 5 official World Golf. The other ones, you might just only be in it for this year or next year, whatever it is.
That makes sense.
Whatever the case may be. So yeah, the fact that he has, he's like leading the PGA Tour in club head speed though.
Is he?
His swing is just so fluid. It looks effortless. I mean, the way that he comes back and kind of has a slight little whip and comes through, man, it is so smooth. It's so fun to watch. Honestly, it's effortless, and he can get it up to like 190 club head speed if he really tries, which is very impressive. It's
crazy.
It's like Bryson DeChambeau numbers without, all the oomph in it on.
Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. I didn't realize that. I wonder how much of a difference that makes. I mean, he killed the field in almost every stat last week. And earned his way into this week at the used to be Honda Classic in Palm Beach, Florida. So
yeah, and he would have never been in there.
Yeah, he would have been in there. Yeah, he went from Mexico
this week
to back home to California, but instead caught a flight over to Florida. That's got to be exciting.
How do you?
That's got to be exciting. It's so funny because your like outlook on your schedule for the season, you're probably like, all right, I'm gonna try and make it to the Barracuda Open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and earn my way into the Rocket Mortgage.
Mexico Open.
Mexico Open. Yeah. Maybe get one big tournament, and then all of a sudden, schedule just is booked. Now you're booked every weekend you're booking flights to a new fucking city if you decide that you want to play because you've earned your way into like all those tournaments.
Yeah, that and along with the money that ends up in your bank account, it just gets
$1 million.
fucking, just
He was a
put right in
bouncer at
there.
a club.
Just wired it right to the fucking bank account. So the next day you wake up and you check your bank account, holy shit.
I wonder if it's
Game
next day.
changer.
You
Game
think it
changer.
is?
It's within a couple days.
Yeah, it's got to be. Especially because you're winning on a Sunday, so they can't like. There's no,
I think it
Monday is a
is the
bank
next
day.
day. I think it is the next day though that they
That's
put it in there.
crazy. Just direct deposit. Here's my last four, my routing number. We're good to go, baby. I just got my tax return. That was pretty cool. That kind of felt like I won
You did.
a
You
golf
did yours.
return. Yeah.
Damn, dude, I have to do mine still.
So that was cool. Yeah, I just paid off a credit card and then was like, all right, I'm good now. So
I think the best option for me is to do it like this weekend and then hope that as soon as we get back
it'll
from our
come
trip,
right back. Yeah.
money right back in the
Fuego.
pocket.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's like I never even used it.
Speaking of the trip, I guess we can kind of jump into that real quick
Yeah,
before
let's do
we even move on to the next week's tournament. So, let the people know what do we got cooking up.
A little trip to Florida, my friends.
Oh, Florida! Are we going back to Tampa?
No. Well, we're doing some.
We're going somewhere new.
We're going to Jacksonville, and we're gonna go. There's a tournament down there, a golf tournament rather. The time we're going down there.
Which one is in Jacksonville? Is it the Players?
It's the Players.
Is it the 50th Players,
bro?
I think it's the 50th Players.
We're gonna head down there. We're gonna go watch some golf. The pros play at the Players, and then us being players ourselves, we're gonna golf too.
Yeah, we got 2 rounds. We got one booked already at Hidden Hills.
Golf, beach, food,
drinks,
sun. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, son. Oh, it's gonna be great. Vacation Nick, vacation Kody.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah, we're gonna be, we're gonna be having a good time. We're not gonna get too rowdy, but we'll be doing some shots, having some strawberry daiquiris or some fucking beach drinks.
It's spring break too.
Yeah, it's spring break. It's gonna be popping down there.
If you guys are down there and you want to try and catch us,
actually, we might have some visitors.
We might be able to throw something down there. We could do a meet and greet or something. If we get enough of you guys, let us know.
You know what? I actually know this girl in Jacksonville.
Maybe we should do something. Meet and greet outside the. We'll pick a spot.
We might have a visitor. Lisa Hubbs and Brad might drive over because they're going to be in Tampa. So it's a 3-hour drive. So I told them to come on over.
3 hours? We were talking about it, but that's a far drive.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's going up to the cabin.
Yeah, but we were going to meet them halfway too the one day.
Yeah, but that's not happening. They come to us. We have a house. You can come stay with us.
They have a house too, though. In their defense.
Yeah, but we got a bigger house.
Yeah.
We win. And we're close to the beach. I'm pumped. So Jacksonville Beach, I mean. We're about 30 minutes from the airport, just right on the beach there. It's going to be fucking sick. Like I said, 2 rounds of golf. Windsor Park is one of them. Hidden Hills is the other one.
The one is nice.
Windsor Park?
Yeah.
Windsor Park's nice. And that's like one close. That's the one we're playing the Saturday morning at like 9:30 or 9. Yeah.
They've held amateur tournaments there, senior tournaments there.
Yeah, it's got 12 minutes. I think,
Arnold Palmer design.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I feel like I could pick some good. I'll tell you what, slim pickings. The closer you get to the beach, the less golf courses, obviously, less space. So, and we're on the beach, so like we would have had to drive, 40, 50 minutes inland.
Yeah,
to really get to a lot of courses that Jacksonville offers. Quite a few courses. It's a golf destination. It's a Myrtle Beach. It's one of those. But because we're a little more beachy vibes, that's how Nick and I roll. We want a little bit of beach, a little bit of golf instead of just all golf. So what we did was we stayed close to the beach and we golfed as close as possible to the beach, which there were about, I think, 4 courses to pick from. These were easily the 2 best options.
First one.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's not. Unless we're driving, 40 minutes to go golf every morning, then yeah, it probably opens it up to maybe 10, 12, 15 courses. But yeah, anywhere close to us, it's the Hidden Hills is 22 minutes and Windsor Park, I believe, is 14 minutes. So
that's what we need, though. We don't need those 45-minute drivers,
I can't,
bro. Not on vacation.
We're trying to get fun. We're trying to get down a little bit. Maybe have a couple of cocktails, maybe have a little smoke. And we want to be as safe as possible, so we would rather have a shorter drive if possible. And Cooley doesn't drink anyway, so that's not a problem. But still, we're partying. The other people Nick's partying. We're gonna probably be ripping quite a few shots. What's going to be our drink of choice down there? I think
Did
Miller
you talk
Lite
to Cooley
last time.
about taking our bags and stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Cooley's all about it. And the 4 people who are going are Nick, myself, our guest Blue, who was on in like episode like 15.
Yeah.
Blue's up there
Yeah.
early. Scroll up there, see his name. And then and our friend Steven Kulikowski, who has also been on here recently, I think 2
I think it was
episodes ago.
recently. Yeah, those are all on the
Yeah, on YouTube.
the spot. No, those are on the Spotify though only because we
Okay.
didn't do the videos for those ones. Remember?
Well, no, I mean like
Those
Cooley
were
was
too
on the
early.
one we just did with Dave.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
video. Yeah, you're right.
I
Yeah.
don't think you can see him, but you can hear him.
No, you can see him.
Can you?
I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So, but he's on the golf one. So check that out. Cooley's going. We got a foursome. It's funny when we first planned it. It was the 3 of us. Or actually, it was the 2 of us.
Yeah, it was
And
just the 2 of us.
Just the 2 of us, and we were like, all right, nobody else wants to go. That's fine. Like whatever. And then we kind of just we're playing with dates. Flirting around with Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we settled on okay. Well, we want to watch Sunday. We want to watch the championship. And because out of all the tournaments we've been to, we haven't seen a Sunday finish, which is cool, but you don't need to see them. So we got that settled in, and then Blue comes over, and I think you had asked him, and we're like, hey, or did he inquire, or did you
No, I
ask
asked him.
Okay. And Nick had asked him, and how'd that go? What'd you say? Like, you want to go to Jackson?
He said he hasn't traveled. He hasn't been to Florida in a while, and I said, Blue, you should come with us. Then he goes, maybe I'll think about it, and then like a week or 2 passed by, and I seen him. I said, you gonna come with us to Florida? And he goes, yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. You guys wouldn't care, and I was like, no, not at all. Why the fuck would we care?
Of course not.
And then that's just, and so it kind of just, he was like, yeah, I'm down with it, and from then on, we kind of made plans. It was like, Blue, you're with us. You're coming with us to Florida now.
Yeah, yeah, that was great. And then once I bought his plane ticket, I was like, oh, now he's definitely coming. And then with Cooley, I don't even remember how that happened, but we had just asked him. I think maybe even on the podcast or something. But we had brought it up, or maybe he asked, like, "Hey, what's the next trip you're going on?"
Yeah,
something.
we kind of just, I think we were just asking him or whatever, because
Yeah,
we
I
were
can't
like,
remember.
dude, anybody can go if you guys want to
of
go.
course, open invite always. And Cooley was like, "Yeah, I might." And I remember it was pending vacation days. He had told me, he's like, "Hey, I think this upcoming year I'm getting more vacation days. If I do, I'm down." And and we had to wait on that. And then once he got the vacation days, because he's a kick-ass employee, then fucking he's ready to go. So next thing you know, we got a driver. Cooley's driving down. His cousin lives in South Carolina, so he's got a place to stop.
Can't believe that fucker's driving.
Dude, it's awesome. I'm so happy.
It's good for us.
Of course, but I wouldn't
never.
mind. If we didn't buy plane tickets, I would have drove with them. I would have drove with them because it would have been way cheaper. But so it's gonna be cool. We're gonna have a car down there, in case we need to go anywhere, especially for basically golf. That's about it. I mean, other than that, we'll be walking the beach, going to grab drinks, grab food, lay on the beach, talk to the girls, a lot of everything. Yeah, we'll see that. We'll see.
Wait for that.
We'll see that. So, that's very exciting for us. Is there anything that you're like hoping? I hate to ask if you're hoping to shoot a certain score. I hate doing that.
You asked me
In Florida, I asked
before. You said, yeah. What are you trying to shoot? I just said I'm trying to around 80.
Okay. All right. Cool. Around 80.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. That's good.
Cody forgot.
Dude, I'm a fucking.
Cody fucking forgot.
I do a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen, and sometimes there's not enough USB storage up there. I gotta clear the files. I gotta clear the files. There's too many things going on up there. I got too many mamacitas. I'm talking. Nah, I'm kidding. Not talking to any honeys. Don't listen to Nick. Don't listen to Nick. I'm not talking
This
to any.
guy.
If you're watching and you're one of them, and by one of them I mean the only one I would be talking to.
Yeah, it's you gotta. You gotta meet your mama now.
I'm fucking around.
You got yourself a little boo thing.
That's so funny. Don't listen to this guy.
Cody got a girlfriend all of a sudden.
Fuck up.
It's so crazy how fast it happens too, because like 1 week he can go from not having a girlfriend, not even talking to a girl, not even looking at a girl, and then a week later, he's all of a sudden in a deep conversation with a girl that he's only met on Hinge, and then all of a sudden they're about to be girlfriend and boyfriend, and it happens so fast with Cody. I mean, I'm proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you.
This is so funny.
As a best friend, I'm happy for you.
This is funny.
It happened. Just you guys, you got to pump the brakes sometimes. You know,
Oh,
don't get into.
you know what's really
Don't get
funny
into-
is this is really happening in real life with Nick Perry. Like Nick, like Nick
it's
Perry,
great.
dude. He texted. I was talking to him this past weekend. Keep up with us, guys. I was talking to Nick Perry this past weekend, and I'm like, "Hey, how you been?" And I'm like, Nick, I haven't asked you. Are you talking to any girls lately? And he goes, "Actually, yeah, I'm. I really love this girl." I'm like, "What?"
That's how
He
it
goes,
always
he
is.
goes, "Yeah, we've been talking for like 3 weeks."
Oh my god,
He's
dude.
like,
I can see that out of him though. That's
so
so.
fucking funny. So if you guys know Nick Perry, or if you don't, hopefully you get to meet him. He's a wonderful person.
He's
Besides being a Leafs fan,
yeah,
that's the only thing.
yeah.
But cool dude. Just started golfing too, so we'll get him on the podcast soon. But yeah, he's so funny. He's about that life, the 3 week love life.
He always, yeah, he's
Yeah,
down for whatever.
yeah,
He'll like,
yeah.
you could
Perry's
spring
down for
something on
whatever.
him, and
Yeah,
he's
like,
all
all right,
for it.
let's do it.
Which is how like I could totally see the girlfriend thing happening.
Yeah,
You know, like he's
of
like
course.
starts talking to a girl, and 24 hours later, he's like,
Yeah,
dude,
he's just
I
like,
feel something
bro,
for her.
she guessed my middle name.
Yeah,
I'm in love.
yeah. She knew my favorite hockey team and guessed my middle
Even
name.
though it's in his profile. Go Leafs, go.
Everything we just said.
No,
It's all on his Instagram. It's in his bio.
I'm kidding. Fuck. I love you, Nick Perry. All right. So
He was
that's the Jacksonville trip. We're pumped about it. Pumped about it. Third go around, we went to the waste management, and then we went to the Dell match play, and now we're gonna go to the players.
Yes, sir.
Friday, we're going to Friday. We were gonna go Sunday. Blue wasn't able to make it Sunday, so we moved it up to Friday, which works out perfect, anyways. Golfing Thursday, golfing Saturday, flying out Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. Green beers at the airport.
Green beers at the
Let's
airport.
fucking
We're
go,
fucking
baby.
doing it.
Let's fucking go.
We are doing that.
I might get drunk
Do
at
they
an
have
airport. I haven't
shots that
gotten
we can
drunk at
get,
an
like
airport in
green
a
shots?
while. They might.
Like like make it look cute for us. Put a
I mean,
little
yeah,
Sour Patch Kid on top with some whipped
Happy
cream.
St. Patty's Day, Kody. Like fucking.
Anything for us.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, dude, that'd be sick if they could do like the 3 parts in a Birdie image. Like, you know how they
That'd be
do
sick.
the lattes with like images. The creamer.
That's so impressive.
Oh, dude, when they do those images like dogs and just all sorts of wild shit in the creamer lattes.
Some girl I know is like, I've been trying this forever. Can't get it right. They say to do this and this and this, and it
Really?
comes out looking like a heart. And she's like showing herself do it, and it just does. It looks like a fucking half circle.
Oh, dude, it looks like a fucking.
Like, what the hell is that? It's
Yeah.
a big old blob.
That's hilarious.
You got a cream blob, right?
That is an interesting art form. That is awesome. Like, I think everyone appreciates it. Everyone's
yeah.
like, dude, that looks sick. But yeah, so that's the Jacksonville trip. We got the Palm Beach Cognizant Open that's happening right now.
Leader is 7 under.
Yeah, Chad Ramey, I believe. Yeah, I
Mhm.
saw him play this morning. Dude, he had a eagle putt from like 45 feet and left it like 15 feet short.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was already 7 under. And they're like, man, he could have been 8 under easy. Yeah, left it like 15, 16 feet. Missed that one, obviously. That was like 1 or 2 holes left to go. So he balled out of control. I didn't get to see much of his round, but I did see a score 7 under. I saw a little bit of your boy Shane Lowry. I saw who else this morning? Chris Kirk, who is the defending champ. I think that's about it. Yeah, I didn't get to watch too much. The course looks great. The apartments and houses on that course, god damn. God damn. They're so nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
Some of them I thought were like, dude, is this like a stay and play type of deal? Like you can stay here and play it because
a resort, like a neighborhood condo area, like and an apartment complex, like all in one. It's nice.
There's many different buildings there.
Yeah, and you know how Florida rolls. They'll have those retirement communities, like we played in, where they're just you're in there. You're in there, dude. You're fucking. It's a whole thing. It's its own place. It's crazy.
We got to that fucking course, bro. It was in a retirement
10
area.
minutes into the retirement area. Like we were like, where are we going? We've been driving for 10 minutes after we got through the gate. Like that place was huge.
We pulled up there though to go pay, and the guy was like, "Are you guys lost?"
Yeah, he's like,
You guys are paying to golf here?"
Yeah.
We don't get you guys. We don't get you guys.
That's what he said. He said we don't get guys your age. He said we don't get guys your age around here, and we were like, "The fuck, dude? We're like 25. Like, what are you talking about?"
Should be.
And then we got the hat.
Most.
Yeah, and then we got the hat. it's retirement home pretty much. So
Needless to say, that golf course wasn't the best.
No,
It wasn't
no.
anything crazy.
It's okay. It was okay.
It was meant for the senior citizens.
Yeah.
So
Yes, members only course for sure. I think it was cool though because they did that dollar par three thing, didn't they? Or was that a different course?
No, that was that one.
Yeah, they did have everyone who played. If you put in $1 when you bought your round, it went towards the hole in one. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish that should be like a mandatory thing
That is
for every
sweet,
course. So our picks this week. Who'd you go with?
Shane Lowry, Sugar Shane.
Yeah,
as
good
Kody
pick.
says.
Yeah, he's the man.
I took him right out of Cody's fucking pouch.
I like Irish people. I love the way they talk.
Yeah,
and it's great.
that was pretty good.
Except for Rory.
I wish you would have kept it going though.
Thanks, man. That was
I
my
was hoping
all.
for a couple more
That
words
was
out
my
of you
all. That was the best you were gonna get.
because
Yeah.
you had it. You started.
It grasped away.
It was there.
Slipped out of my fingers.
Yeah, I went with Shane Lowry though. Dude's tied for 16th right now at 4 under, so he's looking good. Like we were saying, the leader is at 7 under right now, so he's right there. He's within range to get first place going into tomorrow. But
I slid that in there.
So
in range, like get first place.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see him golf though. Did you say he was doing all right?
Yeah, he did.
Did you say he was doing all right?
He was.
Okay.
He was. Yeah, he didn't have like any blow up holes that I had seen. Maybe he did, but I didn't see any. And then
I thought he was a good pick.
Yeah. So what made you pick him? Just like you like the name? It lit up at you.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool.
I didn't even do any research or anything on this one. I'm just like Shane Lowry. Actually, though, I did see he was on a podcast last week, maybe a week and a half ago, and I seen him talking about how he like took a little break and he's feeling good. He's glad he took the break because he needed it. Felt like he was playing in too many tournaments last year where it was just kind of killing him. So he took this break, and I think that when I heard him say that, I was like, man, he's going to come back refreshed, refueled, really, wanting to grind and get that win. So
okay, yeah, no, that's dope. I hope he does, man. He hasn't had a win in like I think a year and a half. 2 years.
he's due.
It's been a little while.
He's due.
Yeah, he's definitely due. My pick was Matt Fitzpatrick. And he isn't playing too hot right now. I think you said he's 1 under, tied for 70th, right on the cut line. So he's gonna ball out tomorrow, probably shoot 6 under.
Fuck up.
We'll see. I'm hoping that he plays well. If he shoots 4 under or better, I'll be pretty happy. I think that he can do that. Matt can go low. He's a very we've talked about it ad nauseum. He's a very analytical guy. And it pays off. You can tell in the way that he plays. Besides his fucking chipping,
it ain't paying off today.
Yeah, it didn't pay off today.
74th play.
But yeah, he's doing all right. Nick said it upstairs. I haven't had the best start to these pick'ems.
Nah, you better fucking do your research.
You gotta buckle
son.
down. I think it's just been busy, and it doesn't stop getting busy. So I'm just gonna have to find time at this point, right? Like it's not gonna stop getting any busy.
You have so much time at work.
Not every day. Most days.
4.5 days out of the week.
But I'm talking to Josh, or I'm fucking.
You can take
thinking about golf.
All it takes is 15 minutes at most.
Yeah, you're right. Do a little research.
Tabs. Boom. Yeah. Last year's tournament. Right. This, that, this. How is he playing?
Yeah, I should.
And then, all right, boom. Make it a.
Yeah, I started treating this like I do fantasy, where I just don't set my lineup. Like
you gotta be. I'm like, dude. I do it at work. I'll like I'll do like 4 welds, and I'll be like, open up a tab. Get to something, and then I'll do like a couple welds and be like, all right, get a little bit farther into this, and then maybe stop for a couple minutes, 4 minutes looking at it, go back to welding.
What's the longest you can weld straight without like taking a break?
I mean, you can weld for a while.
Like probably like 4 hours straight?
No,
not too long.
The machines have a certain rated capacity that they can only be used for. So whether it's like their duty cycle is what it's called. Okay. So it's
of course
all machines are different. It's like you could be like a 60-40 or whatever. So like
60
the machine,
minutes on, 40 minutes rest,
or whatever. Yeah, some of them could be like you could be like 4 hours. You could do like 3 or 2 hours or something. Continuous, but then have to take a break for an hour or something at least for it to cool down. Or there's duty cycles and numbers that you have to know. That each machine is like rated at, but for the most part, nobody's ever going to be touching those rated capacities for those
Okay.
machines. Like even structural steel and stuff, people building, the buildings and stuff like that, or
Right.
even railroads, anything like that. Like you're never doing anything for a long enough period of time. You're always welding,
Right.
and then you're going
Stop.
to kind of take a
And then,
break for a
yeah.
minute or something,
Okay.
and that minute is long enough.
Okay. Gotcha. Damn, that's wild.
A lot of them, like my machine at work it's a TIG machine, but it's an air cooled machine, so it
Okay.
doesn't run on fluid. But then I have another machine that's way bigger, and it runs on. It's a water cooled machine, so it has
Gotcha. So it
coolant.
has coolant. Yeah.
It's cooling the
Right.
torch and
Yep. The
everything.
whole time. Okay. Damn, that's fucking interesting. Taught you guys something about fucking welding and me something. I didn't know fucking dog shit about welding.
Well, the
That was
duty
great.
cycle part, I kind of botched that a little bit. I kind of screwed that up. I
Well,
could have said that a lot better, but
well, it's all right. I mean,
there's
layman's
duty
terms, it
cycles,
worked.
and they're rated at a certain percentage, and you can
Okay.
use them for a certain length of time before you have to take a break.
Deal. And how long have you been welding?
Like 10 years total
Jeez, it's a long time. Okay. Nice.
between school and my job.
All right. And then so yeah, my pick was Matt Fitzpatrick. I hope he doesn't suck for tomorrow. We'll see. And
Steve,
then
what do you got for
we'll
Steve?
give Steve a call. We'll see what he's got. Maybe he's off work at 6:00. We'll see.
Holla.
We will see.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to our channel too, and follow us on Instagram, 3 Pars and a Birdie. TikTok, 3 Pars and a Birdie.
What's up? What's up? The listeners would love to hear. How's it going?
You're live.
What's going? It's Thursday.
Yeah, you got a brewski in you yet or no?
No brewski.
Okay. All right. Well, the ladies and gentlemen who love to listen to our podcasts would like to hear who your pick was for this week.
I took Rory McIlroy.
You're hilarious. Fuck you. No, you didn't.
It was in first place. Should have said him.
The last 2 weeks, these two tournaments suck.
This tournament's great. I love
These tournaments suck. This one sucks. So did last week.
it.
Last week sucks. I'll give you
Last week sucked.
Uh,
This is
I'd rather watch Riggs play against that troll on the internet.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Actually, I did see that the match got the lowest ratings ever.
Dude, it did.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what was going on. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. So, did you watch any of that with Rory and Lexi? And
No, I saw the highlights, but I didn't watch it.
yeah, no one watched it. I didn't watch it.
Dude, it was already down last year, and then now it's down from last year's numbers. Like last year's numbers were 78,000 or whatever, or 178,000.
Yeah.
This year it was like 111 or something like that.
Yeah. I didn't care to watch it.
Crazy.
I didn't get the people going. Yeah, it was night golf. It was only supposed to be like 9 holes. Someone said it took them 4 hours or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. 4 hours for fucking.
I mean, you're banking on the personalities at that point because you're not showing. You're
banking
seeing
on Rory's
everything.
personality. Like, how many people are like, yeah, I want to hear Rory tell jokes.
Yeah, no, it would have been better if it was like the guys
Toma.
versus the girls,
I get that. Yeah.
and then you play from
Guy season, girl season.
exactly because that would have had like a storyline to it and made it a little bit better.
Right.
You know, they should have done something else. I don't know what they need to do.
They just need to not do it if
You gotta
the
have Tiger
ratings are
Woods.
that low.
You either gotta have Tiger or don't have Tiger, or don't do it.
Well, that's why it all started. It started because
Right.
of the
Tiger and
rivalry with
Phil,
Tiger
right?
and Phil. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why everybody was tuned to watch it because there's a storyline.
Of course.
And then you had Brooks Koepka, and even
And
that
Bryson.
one, they waited too long for that to
Of
do that
course.
match. They needed
Yeah.
to do it right
Yeah,
after.
they should have done it the second or third.
Yeah,
The Tom Brady one helped. That one wasn't bad.
that one was cool.
The first crossover, I think Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, that one was like pretty cool. But then after, you're like, all right, I'm exhausted of this crossover. Like, some of them can't play. Like, they ended up having somebody who was not that good.
Was it like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
Cody?
Yeah, and you're like, or Klay Thompson, I think was like not that good. Steph obviously is a fucking stick, but you know, it's I don't know.
Steph carried the weight for sure.
Of course, yeah, I wasn't interested.
No, I didn't even see any of it, dude. I didn't even see highlights. Nothing.
Yeah, me either. I saw one shot. Rory won it this way, and then
That's what I seen.
yeah,
The big old flop shot.
and then I seen him fucking put it up there on the green, and I was like, oh, cool, good job, Rory. You should win.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
Oh, Steve, you sound tired, man.
Yeah.
It must have been a long day.
Yeah, dude, you all right? You need a coffee? You want us to bring you some Coquiana over there or something?
Little mocha latte.
No, you want to know what you need to do is
Mocha latte frap or something.
Oh, I know what he needs to
need
do.
to get in that ice bath of yours, bud.
Get in that ice bath. You won't be yawning.
Yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
I should. I'm gonna do it this weekend.
I'm doing weekend.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on
Yay.
Saturday
It's a
when I
good
go
day
over.
for it when
Yeah.
it's 70 degrees out. Cheaters.
I wish. It's only gonna be 55, but it's cold as fuck either way, bro.
Sunday is supposed to be like 70.
Yeah.
Golfing tomorrow?
Saturday.
Saturday. Yep.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow's only Friday.
Yeah, I know. I thought today was Friday too for a second. Earlier today. All right. So, who was your pick? Was JT Poston, and
Yeah.
he's kind of sucking right now.
No, he's -2. I mean, he's better than.
Oh, he's -2. He's better than my guy then. Okay. Yeah.
Matty Fitz or whatever.
Yeah. He is. He's better than my guy. Fuck you.
And Nick threw out Shane Lowry out of nowhere. He's a -4.
Yeah.
Coming out with these hot picks, man. I'm pulling. I'm doing you. You pull out Ludwig Oberg, and I'll pull out Shane Lowry. All right.
I'm gonna. These two tournaments sucks. I didn't even look into them. Like,
That's good. Let me fucking get ahead. Let me get the lead.
Steve called me yesterday and was hassling me. He's like, "You and Cooley, your first couple rounds don't count because we were practicing."
Yeah.
So,
And yours too, Nick. Your first couple don't count either. If I beat both of you, then they count.
okay, if you beat us, yeah, we'll see. Which we have to pick our courses for across state.
I sent you guys some ideas.
Dude,
no response.
we got to get that.
No response.
We got to get
the
that.
courses look great, and they're different courses. Because Kody was like, we gotta play different courses.
Yeah, different courses. I don't want to go over there and play the same courses.
We had to play one of them the same.
That's fine.
But no, I still switched it up. I gave 2 or 3 different ones, and they look great. I don't know the prices. I couldn't quite tell. One of them I could see. I couldn't see the other two for some reason.
Okay, yeah, you probably had to book a tea time or something. Okay, so we'll get that in the works. Fuck yeah! And your birthday's this weekend, Steve. Or we're celebrating it this weekend. You excited?
Saturday.
Yeah, we're getting fucking lit.
B-Day Sally?
Yep.
Maybe I'll hit the ice bath that day.
He's gonna need a nap or two before then, huh? He sounds like he's a little off.
We should make a bet that day or something. We need to do some sort of bet, and the loser has to get in the ice bath. There's how many of us going to be there that day? Tell everybody to bring their fucking.
I might start the day with an ice bath Saturday.
Ooh, start the day with it.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's romantic.
You sound like that was like a no, hell no.
Yeah, it didn't really sound very convincing, but it's okay.
It's happening, guys. I'm doing it.
All right, deal. All right, Sarah. Well, we'll let you go. We're about to wrap this up before I go back to bowling.
We'll let you sleep.
Yeah, we'll let you get a nap in or 6.
Yeah, no, I gotta do some stuff around the house.
All right. Well, you might want to blast some music. Play Perry's playlist, Perry's party playlist.
Maybe I will. I'll get up here in a minute. I'm just resting.
You're so funny. I can't wait to listen to this later.
You're not doing a damn thing.
Well, we appreciate you. We'll be talking to you, homie.
Steve's like, I gotta clean the fucking house. He's gonna get off. He ain't doing nothing. He's popping a beer.
Yeah, he could be. Probably is. We'll see.
Steve, man.
He's so funny.
Steve for the people.
Yeah, he bitches me out yesterday. He calls me and he goes, hey, why don't you invite me over? And I'm like, bitch, I don't invite anybody over. I said, they text me. Cooley texts me every week. Hey, what, can I come over? This. And I go, yeah, I'm free Wednesday and Friday. What day works best for you? He'll go, Wednesday's cool, man. All right, Wednesday it is. It's easy.
Yeah.
Just text me and ask me. Flav texted me. He asked me, or when I reached out about the team captains for the outing, because I had sent all the team captains, the new flyer I had made. And he's like, yeah, I want to get on the simulator. And I was like, all right, dude. Well, I'm free Friday.
Let me know.
Tomorrow. So, and he might be busy. He didn't confirm.
Okay.
But I threw it out. I was like, hey, it's out there.
Yeah.
all you guys got to do, if anybody does want to play who's a listener or, at any point, just shoot me a text and I will give you my schedule for that week and go, hey, I got these couple days open. I won't even tell you the days that I don't have open because I want to play by myself. I just won't include those days, because there's plenty of days where I just want to play by myself. So if I go, I have Wednesday, Friday. It's not that I don't have Tuesday open. It's just Tuesday I want to work on my own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something like that. So just reach out and I always have the weekends open. Every weekend I want to play with people. I don't want to play by myself on the weekend. Working on my golf swing is for during the week. On the weekend I want to, celebrate, the fucking awesomeness that is the golf simulator with all my homies.
Did you start using the impact screen yet?
Yeah, we were using that yesterday with Cooley, actually.
Okay.
I didn't golf yesterday, but Cooley golfed, and we were looking at it in between his shots because he started using a new grip. He rolled his left hand over to make it a stronger grip, which will also help with the draw. And he was hitting the ball left, but he was squaring it and going left. So his club path was great. It's just he was closing the face a little.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just kind of looking at that and seeing like where it was going and how much of a degree it was going left or right. But this add-on that I paid for, one, awesome. Two,
That's an add-on?
yeah, it was $500 extra. Yeah. But it's a lifetime, like you pay once and you have it forever.
Damn.
So I paid for that.
Fucking
and
baller.
well, yeah, I mean, definitely. No, I appreciate it. And then it just has so many stats on it that, dude, I'm gonna have to do some research because I want to figure this stuff out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so much. It's launch angle and it's spin rate and it's this and it's that and it's top spin and it's back spin and it's just so many things. And I really want to figure out, like, okay, well, what do I want my numbers to look like? What do they look like now, first of all? And then what do I want them to look like? And speaking of what do my numbers look like, I feel like I'm talking a lot, but
No, you're good.
I found out on my Bushnell app recently, a couple days ago, that I could look up my statistics overall. And I posted them on Twitter. I sent them to Nick and Steve. And as much as I didn't want to send them out because up front it was embarrassing, but then I realized, okay, I'm new at golfing. But of course, the initial reaction to my stats, I was like, well, these aren't my favorite stats. You know what I mean?
People
But-
have been golfing way longer than you, and their stats are worse than that.
Right. So it took, I got over it. I'm not saying I'm embarrassed anymore. I posted it. But initially I was like, dude, I'm not sharing this with
reposted
anybody.
it.
Yeah, I did too. Okay. And
She got 500
and then,
views.
yeah, and then after I had gotten over it and I was like, all right, this is, if you're going to be accountable, you have to use the data. You can't lollygag. Same reason why we don't cheat on our scores. We're only cheating ourselves. It's the only reason.
Well, I was going to be upset with you if I asked that question and you said, no, you still haven't used it, because last week you said, yeah, I think I'm going to start using that on the podcast. I believe you said it. And so it's, after a week, if you still were going to say, no, you haven't used it, I would have been a little upset, like, I don't think you're ever going to use it then.
Well, yeah.
You haven't used it yet.
I'm happy that I did. It's so funny. So many things in my life, like, I'll have, and I just don't know how to use all of it for such a long time. Like, dude, I've leased cars that I couldn't tell you how to change the fucking anything on it. You know what I mean? I only use the thing I use, and I don't learn the other aspects about it. With apps, with everything. There's just so much to learn. So with that app, I clicked on my statistics, and then I was like, holy shit. It breaks it down. Last 10 rounds, last 20 rounds, this year, last year.
Yeah, oh yeah.
By course. Do you want to buy course?
Yeah,
So I selected. I selected the 15 rounds at Gateway, and it had all my scores at Gateway, and it told me my stats for just Gateway. So I know what I'm shooting in leagues as well. So I have my stats for the season that I posted, but I didn't post my stat for Gateway for the leagues. But I can.
We already know those though too.
Right, I know those.
You also have the 1-2 where it's handicapped, so you know that
and
one.
I know that. Yep.
So you kind of have both.
Exactly, you're right, because I do have the one from our leagues that I input after every week.
You do that.
Yeah,
you do that.
That's my job. You're right. I'm an idiot. So that's what I've been doing lately. Is I've been looking at those stats, and one thing I gleaned from them was there's a lot that we could go over, but my favorite thing that I got from it was that I have a 72% par rate if I had a green in regulation. I'm proud of that. That means 3 out of 4 times if I'm green and regs, I'm
Damn,
two putting. That's a great stat.
Yeah.
Great stat. Granted, I'm only green and regs 8%, which is my least favorite stat of all of it. So I gave you my favorite stat and I gave you my least favorite stat. Seriously. 8%, that's ass cheeks. Granted, I'm new, but whatever. So I want to get that number up because obviously if I can get on the green, even 15%, doubling it seems a little bit much.
Oh, yeah, you can make that score so much better just hitting like the greens, man.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
My 2-putt rate was great. The other stat that I really loved, see, now I'm just going to start rambling about the stat.
Well, and are you just off the green when you miss, or are these like dramatic misses where it's very tough to get?
That's the thing that I wish I knew. And Josh asked me the same exact
because,
question.
like, if you're just missing, I mean, that's really not that bad. But it's like, what are you doing then with that miss? Like, if you're just off the green and you're not able to make par from there, then it's something in your short game,
of course,
like your little chips. Or are you missing by
I'm 40
10,
yards short,
15, 20 yards, 30, however, whatever it is, that's not a close little chip for you. I don't know. Like, there's somewhat of like a thing that you kind of need to gauge there, I feel like.
And Josh asked me that same question. That's so funny.
You need to be able to mark that in your app. Is there like a little comments thing on there that you can do? Because then you can put it in the comments.
I'm going to get Josh to listen to this episode because he said the exact same thing. Is there a comment section at the end of filling out the hole?
Yeah.
He goes that you can say what club you use on your approach shot.
And if there's not, you can write that. I would
Just
write
notes or something.
or I would write Bushnell too, even
and ask him to add that
and say, hey, in your later version or updated version, can you add these? And they would love that too, because
of course, yeah,
love feedback.
Even if it's just like 30 characters, like it doesn't have to be much, 7 iron in or something, left it left or
5 yards left,
right,
15 yards.
Dude, you can write such small. I mean, dude, we just talked about Matt Fitzpatrick does all the time. Yeah. He doesn't write full fucking sentences, So that's been cool. I'm happy about that. You have a Bushnell, so I'm really hoping that you use that app coming up for fucking.
No, I didn't really use it last year because once I lost the fucking rangefinder, I got pissed and I was just like, I'm not gonna use this now. I used it for like the yardages. Of course. I was like, all right, well, I got the distances.
That's key. That's number one.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you start logging your score, it's gonna give you, the information, and it gives you so much, dude. So much information about greens and regs, fairways, missed fairways, average score on a par threes, average score on par fours, average score on par fives, everything.
What's your average score on par threes?
4.5.
Bad?
No,
it's not bad. Could be better, obviously.
The worst is my par fives. It's like a 6.8, which is almost a set. I almost double every par five.
But it's
the distance. You knew it. Yeah, it's a distance thing. But as I get longer off the tee, which I am, and more consistent and longer with my approach shots, which I'm doing, my irons I'm hitting further. Now that
5 iron and 4 iron.
Right.
You got to be able to hit those.
I got to be able to hit the 5 iron for sure.
Clean. Because you might be able to catch it like 170, 180 or something. Or like 180 at times, then like last one, 200 or like hit 160.
Of course. So we'll see. But that approach shot in this year should be a lot better. And then we'll see if those stats change. They might stay the same. They might change.
I don't know. I think they're going to change a lot.
There's a scramble rate
on there and said it's going to change a lot.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. There's, just being able to have a starting marker.
Well, listen up. If it doesn't change, you're going to have to get rid of that simulator. I know. Because it's not doing you any justice.
Fuck.
All that practice.
That just means I'm not practicing hard enough. That's all that is.
No, you're practicing hard enough. You got elbow tears and shit. Dude, you can't even fucking move your...
throwing bows on these bitches, bro.
Cody's like, I got to stop golfing. My elbow and wrist are killing me.
It's a problem. That means you're in a golf simulator.
You're golfing too much.
You hurt your wrist. And you hurt your elbow because you're striking the ground. There's no give. You know what I mean? You're not hitting dirt where you can move the dirt and lift it up and there's a divot. No, the ground ain't going nowhere, baby. It's going to stay right there. So you're just fucking striking the ground. It sucks. It sucks. But the good thing is, I was telling Cooley yesterday, rolling out that putting mat, I said the putting mat makes days like today a lot easier. It was so much harder to not golf when I didn't have the putting mat because I'm like, well, if I walk out here, I just want to golf. But walking out and having that putting mat there and just throwing on some music, that's fine. Like, I can do that. I don't have to, I have the discipline to not golf at that point. Right. It's hard to do it when I didn't have that set up. And it was like, all right, now I was just putting on the green, just towards the screen. And I was just working on straight putts through and keeping my head down. That's it. That's all I was working on. And that was like, all right, I did a couple. All right, let me hit some wedges. Let me grab driver now. But now it's like I'm not even turning it on. You know what I mean? So I'll just go out there and roll putts for 30 minutes or so. So
Yeah,
that's been
good.
that's been great. And yeah, so that's the update with the simulator too.
I can't wait to give the people a little walkthrough once it's fully done.
Yeah,
you know?
we're so fucking
It's very close.
Moved the projector yesterday with Cooley. We put up the padding on the ceiling. That's done. So everything's pretty much done. I'm gonna change the aspect ratio. We were working on it yesterday, but it's so hard to get it to fit that screen perfectly.
Really?
It's so hard because I need to figure out how to get it to zoom in and out. If I can get it to zoom in and out, then it's easy. But it only does the ratio and then stays to that ratio. So if the ratio is 8:8, a perfect square, it's 8:8. It's not 8:8.
I thought you were hitting a switch on the bottom.
I thought that there was something.
There was a thing you can turn. There's two different things to turn.
There's two.
Yeah. That's when
I thought there was a
two
second
little
one.
things there, like right next to each other, like a little.
Yesterday I only used the one, which is the focus.
Yeah. There should be another one. The other one actually.
There's probably another one. There's probably another one, and I probably just was rolling the focus in and out, and I was like, all right, cool, it's not working. Let's go.
Idiot. Fuck you. I can't believe you.
I gave up. I gave up quick, bro. I gave up after like 3 seconds. I was like, yeah, it's not zooming in and out. All right, I'm going to let you go off. I'm going to putt. Screw that. He hooked it up so fast. So now that we know it, I can zoom in and out, and I'll work on that tomorrow after I go grocery shopping. But yeah, so exciting weekend for us. We got a round. We can talk about the round real quick. Are you looking forward to it, fellows? I'm walking, by the way, with Josh. Josh is coming and walking with me.
What?
Josh is coming and walking with me.
Don't we have a foursome?
Yeah.
So we have a five-some.
Josh isn't playing.
Oh,
Josh doesn't golf.
He's just walking.
He's just walking.
Damn, he should have golfed though.
Josh isn't a golfer. He likes to putt every now and then, but like he's like, no, I just want to be in nature. He's taking some mushrooms. He's hanging out. He's taking like 1 or 2 stems.
You're walking?
Yeah. Dude, I'm going to walk a lot. We talked about this at the end of last year.
My God.
I'm walking as many rounds as I can.
That's going to fuck everything up.
Oh my gosh, this guy's so funny.
It's going to fuck everything up.
If he shoots a fucking 80 or below, he can suck my dick, dude.
That's going to fuck everything up. You're going to be so much slower than us?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we have 2 carts. 2 carts.
And I have a guy who's looking for my golf ball the whole time. The whole time. He can go out into the fairway and we can hit. And he can go, there's Kody's ball that went right.
Oh, man. Did you pay for the cart?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I want to walk. We talked about this last year. He's so funny. Like, we didn't talk about this. I talked about it last year. My dad gave me that push cart, and I said, I'm going to use it as much as I can. Perfect opportunity. This course isn't hilly at all. Fellows Creek is flat as fuck.
I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, if it's wet,
you're pushing your shit through a bunch of mud. That's all I'm saying.
If it is wet, that is a...
Yeah, we also talked about if it's the right conditions, if it's the right time, if everybody's on board to walk.
Well, not everyone's going to be on board to walk. People don't like to walk, bro. That's the reality.
We do.
Of course. And so I'm going to walk.
But the conditions are definitely not right to walk.
It's like traveling to me. It's like, we like to travel. Guess what? So do other people. But when we say let's travel, they're like, okay, well, guess what? We're just going to travel then. And I'm just going to walk. So if it's muddy, though, you have a great point, and I didn't think about that.
I just hope you find your balls fast, too.
Fuck
because I remember one time we were fucking driving back circles, like helping you look for golf balls, then go over to ours, and then having to hit.
They were. That was that.
There was a process, and that's what I mean. Like, if there's a process, and you already have 2 other people who are in a cart, I'm gonna be in a cart now. You're gonna be the only one walking with an extra person
who will be watching my ball the whole time. I figured
chaotic.
He's so funny. We'll see how it goes. Actually, and we're gonna videotape it, so you guys will see how it goes.
Hell yeah, that's
you guys are gonna see.
Hell,
we'll be on hole 3. Nick will be like, "Kody's a piece of shit. He's walking the whole time."
I'm just gonna be like, "Here, Josh, you take the camera, and you're gonna have to follow."
Oh yeah,
and now I'll record myself.
Now he's pumped because we got a cameraman.
Yeah, right.
It went from you're walking to we got a cameraman.
He's gonna have to take it for you. I'm gonna have to record myself.
We'll see. Maybe I'll ride in the car. Josh will walk. We'll see.
It's wet. That's all I'm saying.
I hope not.
Fellow Creek is wet.
It is a wet course usually.
It's wet.
We'll see. I hope
there's tons of dry spots though.
I hope it's dry. But
yeah, we are golfing.
Yeah,
what 138? I think tee time.
Yeah, I think so.
138.
Yeah, which is perfect.
Side east and west. They were saying.
Is that what it said on there?
Yeah. No, I didn't look.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm sure it's fucking south and east.
South, no way. Not
Yeah.
necessarily. I doubt it.
You don't think so?
I would be shocked if they sent us off on South. That's
Because
the wetter of the sides.
really,
Yeah.
west stays pretty dry and east stays pretty
West
dry.
is wet too, but
Right.
South is a fucking,
It gets real wet. Okay.
it's a lake.
Yeah, I get it. That par 3 down there, yeah, that's probably fucking soaked, that short one. All right, so what else we got? Is that it?
Anthony Kim's coming back.
Yeah.
He's
yeah, there
actually
you
playing
go.
in Live this week, which is surprising. I believe he had his first round today, which was he shot in 81? 81, I think it was, for his opening round
That's
back
not good.
after 12 plus years, due to an Achilles tear / surgery.
Really?
The swing is still, he has that Anthony Kim swing that I remember.
Yeah, so tell me
Definitely
something
came
about him.
out with the fucking a change that I didn't see with the hair, growing it out long, and he used to have short hair.
So was he like a phenom? Was he like a Jordan Spieth? Like he was going to be the next big thing or something?
Well, he was like he was like he's like a Rory, a Tiger,
Right.
like all those in like one. He was like a great golfer. He was on the prowl to be like another Tiger. Everybody compared him to Tiger. Everybody compared him to, at the time, he played with like Ian Poulter a lot.
Okay.
He played with like I think Retief Goosen was even on back then. Some of the older guys, obviously. He's 38 now, so he is coming into the mix, as an older
So
golfer.
he was young.
He was very young. Yeah, he was in his prime. And it's funny because now, he wore, the Nike polos and stuff. He's sponsored by Nike, but then he comes to Live and he's fucking wearing, it looked like gym shorts and just a normal white t-shirt, bro. And it's just a hat on. And he hit his first tee shot. I seen a video earlier, and right after he hit the tee shot, he's watching it and he picks up his tee and says, "Can I get a mulligan?"
Yeah, I
So
did
it
see
wasn't the
that.
best opening tee shot.
Yeah.
After all, he did shoot an 81, like I said. So we'll see. Everybody was kind of hooting and hollering. He was the talk of, around the golf world, kind of, because
Yeah,
everybody
that's an
wanted to see what
exciting
AK
return.
was going to do. And it's funny. He has like a Pat Perez kind of style, like a fuck you, I don't give a fuck,
Really? Okay.
type of attitude.
Yeah.
But
And he's always had that, or is this like a new thing?
I can't quite remember how his personality was because I was younger, but
Right, of course.
I mean, I don't see how he could change
Right,
a
that
ton.
much. Yeah.
Granted, he has a daughter now. He's married, so maybe he has matured where he's kind of.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know, but
And then he
has,
just
but he
joins
has a
the
fuck
Live.
you mentality, so he hasn't matured that much. He
I wonder how much they paid him.
said he's ready to come back and bust everybody's ass.
That's awesome. Fuck yeah. All right. I wonder which teams he's on. We'll have to keep us updated
He plays.
with that.
So coming into Live, he comes in as a wild card.
Okay.
I think they have 2 wild card spots, 2 or 3 wild card spots. They have a few, and what the wild card spot is. So as like the season goes on, if you start shooting low enough scores, you're able to earn your way into a possible team for the next season or the next
Oh,
year.
really?
So depending
Dude,
on what he
nice.
starts to
Okay.
shoot
Yeah,
this year,
yeah.
it could even happen in the middle of the year, probably, per se. If he's shooting lights out, if he's
Right.
making the right, moves and doing the right things, then he could potentially be on, like, say, Fireballs if he's doing good. Like, they could
Gotcha.
drop one of their players,
Right, and then pick him up.
and then he'll start getting a different salary. He'll start getting.
That's crazy. Man, this is awesome.
But right now he gets, a little limited amount of money to start to see he's that wild card.
Dude, the Saudis just fucking I don't know if you saw it, just teamed up with the Tennis Association.
No, I didn't. Did they?
Yeah, signed a 5-year deal with the Tennis Association.
That's big.
They're buying everything.
Well, you could see that.
They're gonna own tennis,
golf and tennis
soccer,
aren't that far apart.
Of course. Yeah,
they're individual sport.
Yep.
They're not
They're more of a higher class sport for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Saudis, man, they are so funny.
They're big, but they're not NFL big, right? Everybody knows the tennis, but everybody knows the golf.
NFL. Like the day they strike a deal with the NFL, that's gonna be crazy.
They want it.
Of course.
They want it.
That's the biggest, that's the biggest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, in America, what am I saying? Not in the world.
All right.
But all right, well,
What do you say we wrap it up here,
yeah,
Kody?
this was pretty good.
I think it was a good one.
We got a couple more
55 minutes.
before we reach fucking episode 100.
Yeah, man.
I can't wait. That should be right before
Is it
my
gonna be
outing, I think, give or take.
So it will be after Florida. Well,
7 weeks.
depending on if we
Give or
throw
take.
like a bonus episode or two in there with Steve on like Sunday, we might
Yeah.
be able to get up to 100 like right after Florida, dude, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool with me. Yeah, right in April, maybe
Like throw
420.
2 bonus episodes in
Maybe a
there with
Masters
2 regular
episode,
ones.
100 or 420. We got plenty of reasons to celebrate coming up, honestly.
Well, let's see. We have 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, till
So
we leave for Florida.
Say if we have 2 normal Thursdays, or if we have
Well, just one. We have
a
next week.
Thursday,
That's 94.
and then if we get
The return, 95.
a bonus in there with Steve,
Yeah.
96.
I mean, we'll get close.
We'll be
96.
close, man.
It's gonna be close. We're gonna end up probably having an episode around 100. Wow, I can't talk. 100 around late April. We might end up doing a 420 episode on. We'll see. It might happen.
Dude. And we'd have our trip to the west side.
Yeah. Yep. So we got plenty
It's like
to
right
talk
around
about.
that time.
We just don't stop doing
We
shit.
don't stop.
It's great.
Man.
It's so much fun. There's so many fun things to do. So thank you guys for
yeah.
listening. We really appreciate it. I think we're up to 70 subscribers or something now.
72.
72 on YouTube. I peeped that. Instagram, follow us.
Yes, sir.
Twitter.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys for subscribing and listening and doing all that jazz. Helping us out, helping us grow the channel and whatnot.
I do appreciate it a lot.
I mean, we started at 32 or 33 like a month ago, and then we kind of started hammering some videos and doing a little bit more podcasts, and it just kind of it grew in like a month.
All right, I'm gonna have to tell our shareholders that. I'll let them know.
It's good to see
subscribers have doubled.
It's good to see you guys are out there and you're helping us.
Yeah, you're being loud and proud. We appreciate it. We got merch.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any right now, but we'll have some soon if we don't have it right now.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Let us know. We can get it made.
Yes, please.
Hoodies, t-shirts.
I want a scarf.
We got quarter zips too. Quarter zips. We actually have a couple quarter zips left.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Couple larges.
Okay, large.
So 3, 4.
Deal. I'll see if anybody wants those.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks again, guys. We really do appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Very much. Have a wonderful leap day.
Leap day.
I hope you guys did a shot with us. That was fun. We did Crown Apple. Right?
Crown Peach.
Crown Peach. What am I saying? Crown Peach is so much better.
Yep. So, thank you guys for tuning in and listening to another 3 Pars and a Birdie podcast, episode 93. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, comment, share this with all your friends.
Smash it.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok for more.
I forgot about TikTok.
Thank you guys. Like I said, stay kind out there.
Yeah.
Be beautiful. You guys all are. We know that.
Yeah.
And,
beautiful bitches.
Hey, what do we say? Don't forget to use your what?
Yeah, your one time.
Peace.